Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Why did it do that?
I don't know.
Come on in, everybody. This is for the rebroadcast. I want to let you know so when you start to know what we're going to talk about tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about the origin story of how we got on the Tamron Hall show. Then we're going to talk about our experience behind the scenes. And then we're going to talk about our outcomes and feelings about what went on. And also we're going to talk about what's next. And also, while you're coming in, we were very, very discouraged by us being preempted by the Padres and the Cubs. And we were just so upset about that. The Oklahoma City audience didn't get to look at or be a part of what we wanted it to be. But we believe God is able. So, but as you come in, I'm just going to ask Kimberly, who just walked away. First of all, then I'll tell you about the origin story in regards to what my role was. My role in the origin story and all this is I didn't have a role at all. It wasn't really my intentions to be on the show. It was about Kimberly's book. You raise up your book, Clutching Her Sacred Pearls. It was about her book, and the producers of the show probably felt that Kimberly would have some great insight on the show they was trying to build. And you could jump in anytime. The show they was trying to do was a witty, fun-hearted stories about what's going on in the church that they could get Judge Vicky to judge. And so they talked to Sister Eaton because of her book. And that's one of the things we're going to talk about, being disappointed because we really wanted that book to be shown on national television, but that's a whole nother thing. But so she began to talk with the producers, and she ran some ideas by them, and she told them the story. You take it from here. What was your conversation with the producers about?
Well, hello everybody. Hello, Miss Esther. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hello, Reverend Newsom. How are you? Give us some hearts and let us see you there. Well, I was told by my husband that the producers of the Tamron Hall show wanted to speak to me the next day at 1 p.m. And originally we thought they were going to bring me on the show possibly to talk about my book, which was Clutching Her Sacred Pearls. This book was released on June 25th this summer, 2025. So we were really, really, really excited. And once we had the conversation, I had the conversation with one of the producers the next day, who in fact was a Christian.
She was a solid Christian. When we got there the day of recording, they said she led prayer meetings. Some of the other producers said she led prayer meetings, and Tamron is a Christian as well.
That's right. So, I mean, we really hit it off on the phone. I mean, she was very jovial. I mean, just had a good time speaking with her. So I realized that, okay, she's not saying much about the book right now, so I'm just going to let it flow. So you can go from there.
And they just continued to talk, and she was sharing different stories, but she just fell in love with a story about me mentioning her without her knowing in a sermon about her shoes. I mean, they just really was fell in love with the shoe idea. So, and then she just was hooing and howling, and that started a real close relationship and we really didn't know till the very end that we was going to be on the show because there were other people. And by the way, there are some other great stories on the show. So she was going to graduate, Dr. Eaton, by the way, new Dr. Eaton. She was going to graduate there in Jacksonville. And by the time we heard that we was going to be on the show.
Well, actually, let me just interject.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I think this started on around the second week of August. And which we were basically trying to market my book to different places. So Tamron Hall show just happened to call us like within a week, less than a week. I think it was days. And once they called, we began doing all of this by faith. And, we knew that an opportunity, he just really, and we did. I got a lot of calls from different publicists that wanted to market the book as well. But it was just really awesome that we got a call from the Tamron Hall show. I mean, just unimaginable that we were really talking to producers. So anyway, I'm, kind of trying to steer them that way, but she wanted to talk about my experiences, because of the book, about things that may have happened in the church. Well, as he said, I did give different scenarios of different things that I thought was funny, but the most funniest thing she thought about, or she thought would be very funny and great for the show, was with my husband preaching about my shoes. Now, if there are any, I don't see any ministers' wives on here yet that I know of, but there is a preacher on here that I can see. So, and they have a way of bringing in family business. I'll just put it that way. Family business and across the pulpit in his sermons. And that is not necessarily the only thing that he's ever done, but that was the thing that I hated the most about him preaching about my business and what I had. Go ahead.
So, I was a bit hesitant because, again, I'm not really wanting to be on the show. And I was hesitant about really going to the show, but I was doing a series on Esther. And God was just leading me to go ahead, and he really had to talk to me. And I basically said, if I perish, I perish, because it seemed like God was opening the door. It was working out well. They never really committed to having us on the show until the very, very end. And again, I come back to Dr. Eaton
Actually,
graduating.
it wasn't the end. Actually, this started around the 14th. By the 21st, we were told we would be on the show that week of the 21st, which was, I think, the third week of August. And then the fourth week of August, going into graduation weekend, we had the Zoom or Teams that we talked with the producers basically in person via the Zoom.
Now, I left that part out. They were first talking with her, so after they finished talking to her, they wanted to talk to me. And by this time, I wanted to come and represent my side of the story because they had only heard one side of the story. So I was like, yeah, let them call me because I got another side of the story. So, boy, she was just laughing and hooping and hollering and when she was talking to Kim, and then she started talking to me and doing the very same thing. And but they still was non-committal. They didn't really say.
Well, they were committal. They committed in 1 week. From the 14th to the 21st, it was a commitment. The next thing was the Zoom, which was a week later.
And maybe she know more of the details because she was doing all the talk. But from my vantage point, it was like they never committed. They said that they were,
They
you know,
said
keep
that- they said
your
all of that,
thing
yeah.
open, keep, you know, keep.
But
they
it still
kept talking
it
to
still
us.
happened in a week.
And let me tell you, she says a week, but there were 44 emails.
That's
we
right.
didn't tell you. So this is what I'm talking. That's the views that I was talking about. It wasn't something that happened just overnight. It was continued communication, and but anyway, we went to the graduation, and by the time we was ready, and then we told them that the graduation was on, you wasn't going to be able to fly us from Paul's Valley. You would have to fly us from Jacksonville. So
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. And I think that played a role in it too, because, you know, cheaper prices. Now we're on the East Coast, cheaper prices to fly us in. But anyway, so after graduation, the great experience of graduation, Dr. Eaton, congratulations.
Which was Labor Day weekend, so it was really perfect in timing for me. Graduation weekend was the last Saturday in August, and they flew us on Labor Day to New York. Go ahead.
Okay, so that was the origin story. So now we're going to go into our experience. Our experience behind the scenes with the show was it was perfect. The flight from Jacksonville, it was
We
perfect.
flew from Jacksonville to Newark.
To Newark, and because it was a holiday weekend, it was no traffic at the airport. We went from the airport to the hotel, which the driver told us it usually takes an hour and 30 minutes to get there on that day. It took about 25 minutes to get there. I mean, it was just perfect. No traffic in New York. A miracle. We got there, and we had some very good times. We ate in the restaurant, just got the feel for the city, and began to walk around the city, and ended up in Starbucks and ministering to a young man there on Starbucks. And we told him that if he wanted to get married, I said I'd fly back to marry him. So if you are listening or watching, that offer still stands. Because he was a young man who's in a relationship but not married. So,
Hey, Lori. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Lori Anderson. Lori Sarah Stevenson Spencer. Hey, Jackie Sarah. I saw another Sarah. Crystal. Hey, Sarah. Alma Sarahs are on here. And Miss Esther off the East Coast. I can't remember. I think you stayed in South Carolina, North Carolina, one of them places. Thank y'all for joining us on the recap of our origin story. He's now talking about the experience, which was behind the scenes. So we're now in New York City. Go ahead.
no traffic, like I said. And anybody been in New York know that was a miracle. But it was a holiday, Labor Day. It was actually Labor Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was no traffic. We got to the hotel. We wandered around the city, enjoyed. What is that restaurant we ate at? What's it called?
The Angry Dog.
Was the Angry Dog or
The
the Great Dog?
Angry Dog.
Great breakfast. If you ever go to New York and you're down kind of close to downtown.
Well, we were in
they have
Soho.
four.
We were in Soho.
Soho. And I think they have 4 of those restaurants in New York. So
Look at that. I see
try
Denise
that out.
Keaton. Alma Sarahs. Hey, girl. Tracy Lynn. What's going on?
Oh, hey, Sister Tracy.
Houston. Got Houston, Tulsa. Got my cousin on here, Ebony. Hey, Ebony.
Ebony. So,
That's Sandra and John's daughter.
oh, okay.
That's the chef. No, Ebony. No, Ebony is the veterinarian.
She's the one that went to Langston.
She was the one on the TV with the vet doctors.
And Langston?
Yeah, she went to
Yeah,
Langston,
all right.
Tuskegee.
Yeah, Langston grad. Hello, somebody.
And Tuskegee. Got her
in the
master's at
house.
Tuskegee.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And so we had great experience behind the scenes, everything that led up to it.
Well, it was busy New York. We were, hey, Sarah Michelle Lawson, First Lady.
Tell Dr.
So,
Lawson I said hello.
I hope Dr. Lawson is on here looking too, because we're going to talk about this this
Y'all have
this
something
show.
coming up, don't you?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
Okay.
And but anyway, we had a great view of New York from our room. I mean, we were set up like really nice.
And so the next day, Sister Eaton had a earlier call time than I did, and what was it, about 2:00?
Okay, he's on. Okay, hey, Dr. Lawson, I know you're probably on here, but I can't see you right now.
Hey, Doc.
So y'all give us some hearts and love so we can see if the people where they're coming from. But anyway, we had a very nice experience. My call time was at 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. And that's where they would come and meet me and make sure that I arrived at the headquarters of ABC Disney Studios, which was a couple of blocks from where we were staying. And so y'all saw some of the pictures where, the lady was carrying my bag. She wouldn't let me carry it, even though I could roll my own Tracy Lynn duffel.
Oh, she has some other stuff on Tracy Lynn too.
And I had my
that
purse. Yeah, I had my purse on.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I had my bag too, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, he had
his
blue bag. He wouldn't let the lady pull.
I wouldn't let her pull.
He wouldn't let the lady pull his bag, even though I wasn't there. But I know he wouldn't let the lady pull his bag. Hey, Sister First Lady Regina Cook Tucker. We got all the first ladies because y'all need to be on here and tag some more people so that they can see what's going on here, because in the end, it was all about the first ladies.
Hey, we have love for first ladies, by the way. I'm not trying to be hated by the first ladies because of the show.
Okay.
So this was a unique place because this was the new Disney
where Good Morning
Studios,
America had just moved into.
Everybody. Stephen A. Smith, Naomi, ESPN
and
moved
he wears
there.
me out with Stephen A. Smith
And
every morning.
I had a message,
Lord have
Dr.
mercy.
Lawson, for Stephen A. Smith because I'm a Cowboy fan, so I sent him a message. But anyway, so everybody was there. Like, what'd you say, ABC?
Everybody was there. The View.
Yeah, The View. Kelly and what's her husband's name? Mark.
Kelly and Mark.
Yeah,
Kelly and Mark.
And who else is there? I think
we didn't. Well, I didn't
all
see.
the GMs. I think they have 1, 2, and 3. All that.
Yeah.
And so everybody's there. So it was very, very a lockdown. You couldn't. It was like Fort Knox.
Exactly.
So the only way we could get in was to be escorted in, and we needed we should have rolled our little badges.
Well, no, it's on my page. You can see them.
Had our little badges on, and again, she went first, so she went to makeup, and then I later came, and as we were walking through, people were trying to figure out who we were. Who are these people? So we was walking through.
Yeah, we had to go up different. I mean, this big old elevator. I mean, like a service type elevator. I don't even remember.
Yes,
I guess we walked through a door. I mean, we walked through a side door. Yeah, yeah.
No
it was a lot. Yeah,
ourselves. So
yeah.
So we got to our dressing room. They said, your name's on the dressing room. That's the little girl that was leading us said, your name is on the dressing room. You got the biggest dressing room. And I was like, what? We got the biggest dressing room.
She say her boy is Stephen A. Smith and Ryan Clark.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan be
sharp. Is that the one with the big hat?
No, Ryan be the one with the sharp one. He
the
had
one that
Taylor.
had a hat and stuff?
No, you talking about Cam. You talking about Cam.
Okay.
But Ryan is the one that had those tailor-made suits on.
The little dark one?
Yeah.
Okay, I like him too.
Yeah, he's cool. So we were there. They said it was the best. I was like, it's the best one with Dickie Ryan.
Oh yeah, they told us we were in the largest and best green room. And if you go down our page, you'll see the green room that I was in. So the first ladies in my first lady group, and Lori, I do have another group called Friends of First Ladies. So in that group, on September the 2nd, what I did was I did a live, and I didn't tell them where I was. I just said, hey, I got some exciting news to tell you, and I can't tell you right now because we were sworn to secrecy. Didn't want to, we didn't want to jinx anything. Definitely didn't want it not to air. Of course, the devil is a lie today. But anyway, we'll talk about that. But anyway, I see First Lady Marilyn Thompson,
And love for first ladies again. You don't think that
he's trying to suck up. But anyway,
Dr. Lawson needs some help.
Charlotte, I hope I pronounced your name right. Charlotte Andrews, I believe she's one of my friends from Houston. I think she's from Houston. Yeah. So I'm seeing everybody. If I see you on here, that's why I say hit the heart, hit the love, hit the laugh button so we can see you and know you're still here, because we can't really see. And then we got Marquise Gatewood. How you doing, sir? So anyway,
and also if you watch the show, tell us what city you watched it in.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Tell us what city you watched our show in.
We heard McAllister. We
know McAllister, Tulsa, Houston, Ardmore, Chattanooga, Tennessee,
Phoenix, Arizona. Ray Jones.
Okay, he's in Phoenix. Okay,
my boy Ray Jones, Reverend Ray Jones, out of Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you for that link too, because we didn't know where all that stuff was.
Hey, Kelly, the first lady. All right, over there in Frederick, Oklahoma. I see you, girl.
Oklahoma.
Yes, that's Sister Kelly, first lady, and she already has the book. And she said, now, I don't know if you've already put your review on Amazon, but I need y'all to write on Amazon the review with the 5 stars. 5 stars, because I know it's a 5-star book. And my cousin Theona Bailey is here from Houston, Texas. So put where y'all from. And but anyway, we'll talk more about that part later. But we're trying to give y'all, the play-by-play action of going when we got to the room and we saw our names in digital lights on the right by the door, and then they told us that this was the largest and best dressing room that they had, and we were in it.
And like I said, people trying to figure out who we were. They were trying to treat us like celebrities. We like, we ain't no celebrities.
Oh, yes, sir. We were celebrities in the kingdom of God, honey. Right. Yes, we was. Look at him talking about, Dr. Lawson, honey. Dr. Lawson, the vote wasn't rigged, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, it was rigged, Doc. It was rigged. It came real court, Doc. We'll talk about that later, Doc.
Okay, hit
but
the
still
light.
Love first ladies.
Hit Lawton, Oklahoma. Hit the little heart and a thing button so we can see what's happening over there.
Lawton in the house.
So anyway, my call time was there, and I was supposed to get my makeup done. So how did y'all like my makeup, honey? Because my supervisor, who's a real good friend of mine, she said, when I sent her the picture, she said, girl, she said, that makeup, she didn't say makeup, she said, you look 20 years younger. I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. But anyway,
needless to say, I had a call time, but there's no makeup for me. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I just had my mother's Vaseline that had that shine. You see them pictures, they all made up. My face is shining with my mother's Vaseline.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So it got a little hot pressure behind the scenes too.
Yeah, it did, because they were doing. They had really they was kind of late getting my makeup done, and by the time they was getting my makeup done,
they weren't late. It was the queen in the house. They just had to make sure she looked real good, holding up the process.
That's hate right there. That's hate. Okay, he's hating over here on me. Okay, don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay.
And they just loved them, Sister Eaton. Boy, they just ate her up. They loved her outfit, and they just went out the way.
I wish my girl, because I believe I got that outfit from my girl. I wish she was on here. I can't tag her.
Let's name some tags out, because we're trying to get some, what they call them? Young
brand
folk.
Deals,
Oh, yeah,
honey.
The young folk get the brand deals. Now, I was in Stephen Land, so Land, hook a brother up. Land, hook a brother up. What else did I have? Well, let's talk about you
Look
first.
at our old Holiday Hills member, Pam.
Hills.
Look at
Pam.
Pam.
Oh, hey, Pam. From Holiday
Tell everybody
Hills.
hi.
Tell
Abilene,
them in
Texas.
Abilene, Texas.
Yes.
Hello.
Pam, are you still living in Abilene?
And what your daughter doing? I'm just getting those. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, talking about ask about your kids, but we love them. But
Okay,
anyway,
what else happened? Okay, so yeah, they were getting my makeup on, and
Fiona's in the house.
Fiona is our cousin and from Houston, and but anyway, yeah. So I had them cracking up in the makeup room,
She was just holding court like the queen. But
anyway.
They loved her. But anyway, we got dressed, and then you released some pictures of us being backstage, right?
Yeah, I released those pictures Monday.
Okay, yeah. So and also about when she had released that segment, being behind the scenes. You said what you say? You said something
behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I got word. One of the first ladies, First Lady Gray, got word to me. They said, "What green room is she in?" I was like, "What? How she know about a green room?" Mm-hmm. So she has spotted it. And we didn't tell y'all about the trivia we did at the church before that. Oh,
yeah. Let's talk about that part before we go any further. So we putting this... No, I think we should do that after the show. After we talk about we're talking about the show. So let's not mix matters.
We're now behind the scenes.
So we behind the scenes, y'all.
Behind the
And so now we got the zigzag. Okay. There's these big old, great big pictures of Robin Roberts, one of my girls. Good Morning America. I love her. I like Michael Strahan. I like George Stephanopoulos. Them my people. Then on this other wall, I saw Whoopi, and I saw Joy, and everybody else.
Now, wasn't that the same studio?
It's the same studio. Yeah, it's all the same studio.
The
View and Tamron Hall studio is the same. However, when you can tell when you look up in the stands, because you see those railings, the same railings. If you watch The View in Good Morning America, not Good Morning America, the show Tamron Hall and The View, they share the same stage. Mm-hmm, okay. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we're zigzagging. They
behind
walking
the scenes, and they are just live. They have what they call them, people that pump up the audience.
Oh yeah, they got the hype people that pump the audience up. Then we were behind the stage because when we finally got down there, because this man was about to lose his hair. Because we were kind of late, I guess, because they were still doing my makeup.
It got a little stressful there.
Yeah, it got a little stressful there. He said he was getting into it with the lady that was doing my makeup, and she was telling him, "No, you're going to have to wait, because y'all sit here and let her sit over there for a minute when I could have been doing her face, and she going to look good when she get on the TV." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Keep me going, get it done." But anyway, we finally made it backstage, and so y'all saw those pictures where we were sitting backstage. We were waiting to go on the show, actually walk on the show. And the show was live when we got down there, because we ran into Vicky Winans, and Vicky Winans and her son, and she said, "Girl," she said, "we laughed about them shoes when they did that taping, She said, "We laughed about them shoes." And y'all know she got more shoes than me.
Yeah,
y'all know she do. Did y'all see those sparkle boots in that robe? She had rhinestones all on the robe. And those sparkle boots. And you just go back and rewind and watch it. She got them bad sparkle boots.
I said she probably got 3,000 shoes.
She probably got 3,000 pair of shoes. Okay, my shoes is a collection of over however long I've been retired, okay? My shoes are, I got shoes from way back then, okay? And Jackie and who's on here from Dallas? Y'all know we used to hit that $9.99 designer shoe store, honey. Come on now. But anyway, so now it's our time. They're miking us up. We had mics in our backs and all of that stuff, and we could see the countdown clock, sitting where we were. And so now they are giving us the cue, telling us where to go and where to go stand. Now, I'm going to give y'all an inside trick, because one of my friends from Chattanooga say, "Why were you walking so gingerly on the stage?" Girl, my feet was hurt. My feet was already hurting. I think my second toe done already grew too long. But anyway, that's a bit...
a bit much. A bit much. You have to say everything
Yeah,
on your mind.
it was. Y'all know how. But anyway, I had a pedicure in Jacksonville, and I didn't realize that she had probably did a little bit too much on my second toe. My second toe was sore, and I didn't know why my toe was sore. But anyway, I was walking gingerly, but hopefully y'all couldn't tell, but she know me, so she said, why are you walking so gingerly across that stage? I'm like, girl, my feet was hurting. But anyway, go ahead.
And by the way, thank you for all those.
Oh, my cousin, Giselle, I see you. I hope you got your mama, showed your mama Loretta. Yeah, that's Giselle. And that's the one that first cut my hair in Houston.
Oh, okay.
That's Giselle.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's the one that introduced me to my now beautician that I've now had
In Oklahoma
since,
City.
yes, Carrie Douglas, who's not on here. No telling where she is, but anyway, Lord, talking about hammer time, you girl, baby. Woo! But anyway, go ahead.
But so we're walking out, and we take our places, and the audience is just—it was like we was in church. To tell you the truth, it felt like a church environment. We felt at home, and
then when they showed the shoes, the lady hollered from the audience and said, "Them the same shoes she got on. I need them shoes." But they didn't show that part. I think that was after we went on break. Yeah, that's when she said that, when we went on break.
Wait a minute, we forgot to do this brand deal thing. What was you wearing? When you remember who you were wearing, the dress?
Now you gonna have me tell a lie.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I was wearing a blue knit. I'd have to go get it because I can't remember. I don't know the designer. But anyway, go ahead.
And your shoes and all that. Well, I was in Steve Harvey.
Steve
Harvey shirt. So Steve give me a call for this brand deal that them young folk be doing. I don't know nothing about it. But anyway, so the court started.
Oh yes, honey. The course. Oh, when we were backstage, they gave us our folders,
evidence
with
that
the evidence
Sister Eaton and
in
I
our
had
hands.
sent in to prove our cases.
So we had to send in our evidence.
So they start with Sister Eaton, and did y'all see how Tamron was just lovey-dovey with Sister Eaton, and she was really pulling for Sister Eaton. But anyway, that's a whole
bunch of hate right there, okay? He do not like to lose, okay? He hates. He's a big hater.
She just loved her some Eaton, and gave her the evidence. What was your first evidence? Was that text?
Oh, my first evidence was the text message.
Yeah.
Now, do you know how long ago this happened? This sermon, now he's preached over 1,000 sermons, okay? And this happened.
That's recorded online.
Years, yes, all online. I mean, this happened, I know, at least, we're in our 19th year, right?
Just finished 18, working on 19.
Yeah, we working on now we in our 19th. You've been here since June, so we're over that. We're in our 19th year.
The last anniversary was 18.
And we're in our 19th year. We're halfway in our 19th year. Okay.
See, Michelle Horn is in the house.
Is that Michelle Horn?
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle. First ladies. All right, y'all stay here because I got something to tell y'all.
And again, first ladies.
He's still trying to. But anyway, what was I saying?
You was talking about your evidence that.
Oh yeah, the evidence. So he did this. Okay. So he did this. The recap. This is the recap. What we're doing now, Pam. The show is on my timeline. It's YouTube, so you'll have to hit. It says part 1, part 2, and then it says the recap of the court show. Okay, so it's on YouTube, so you can hit it there on my page.
We don't know.
It's Tamron Hall on
ABC in Abilene.
That ain't what she's asking. That's not what she's asking.
What she asking?
Okay, I'm answering her.
What can I see?
Okay, it's on my Facebook page. But anyway, I'm trying to have a thought here, a thought pattern going.
Go ahead.
But I forgot.
You had got the evidence.
Okay, So they gave us our evidence folders, and it had big old circle evidence. Okay, so I was trying to tell y'all about the origin of the
evidence
of the text message that I sent him. Do you know he had this text message, and this had been years ago, okay, that I sent him this text message when he talked about my shoes at the church.
Talking about in the dog
Okay.
house. Pastor in the dog
Yeah,
house.
pastor in the dog house.
I don't think they really showed that really well on the screen there.
They did show
They
it,
showed your
but
text.
I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to put the black version up. Hey, line sister, Zeta Phi Beta in the house. Dallas, Texas. All right, that's my LS, y'all. We've been in 27 years, Zeta Phi Beta. Okay, come on. Oh,
But I found that it was really hard to find. We found that at the last
yeah,
minute.
because
That
they
made-
wanted this evidence, and we had to find the sermon, we had to find the text message, and we didn't have, but now that's what he meant. We didn't have that much time. We didn't have that much time to get this together.
And so what I did is I recreated it first, the text that she sent, and I put it in
Black version.
the black version of it, and they couldn't use it because I was using AI for that. But at the very last minute, I found the original text, and that's an interesting story about that, about a guy.
Oh yeah, the original story for that was since we found, he had the original picture and he turned it into the black version. We wanted to use the black version, the African American version, but we used the original version because they wanted to get permission from the artist who drew that cartoon. So I'll put that on the on my page after this recap.
And the cartoon
Okay.
saying passes in the dog
Oh
house
yes,
for-
yes. The original cartoon was, I'm not sure if he was a pastor or whatever, but he was a cartoonist. But his wife has been ill over some years, from what I was understanding, from what the producers told us, and he gave permission for them to use it on the show. Praise the Lord. And also said that particular cartoon was his wife's favorite cartoon. Out of all the cartoons he do, that was his wife's favorite
They was going
cartoon.
through hard
And they was
times,
blessed,
yeah.
and they was happy. And go ahead and say what
Yeah,
you
I
said.
think they said they was going through hard times. She had been sick, so it was like a kiss from God to have that be used on that program. So
And I see my other soror, Regina Hardiman Cardwell, big businesswoman of Zeta Phi Beta. She does a lot of paraphernalia. I see my cousin Loretta, who is
hello.
one of the matriarchs of the Bailey family.
Yes, she is.
Of her sister's line, Reverend D.S. Bailey. Let me put my glasses on because
China.
everything is getting a little cloudy here. Okay. And to answer your question, Loretta, yeah, Vicki Winans did sing at EK's service.
Yeah.
Dr. E.K. Bailey is our cousin, and she did sing at his service.
Yeah, and that was so encouraging. That's one of the reasons why I was like, the Lord really must want me to be there, because that's what I remember. I remember she came and she sung at Dr. Bailey's service. I believe it was that Friday.
It was the pre-service. That's
Yeah.
what Loretta was saying.
Uh-huh.
Because
It
he
was
had almost a whole week of service, and I was out of
Yeah.
town Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think they started either Wednesday or Thursday with his service, pre-service.
And that really, really blessed our heart for her to be there, and she did that as a special favor for Sister Bailey.
Sister Sheila Bailey, which is our cousin.
Dr. Sheila Bailey.
Dr.
now.
Sheila Bailey,
Yeah.
right. And then let me see, First Lady Louise Butler, Washington McAllister. Hey, First
Is she
Lady.
the one that saw us in McAllister? She sent that
And then Sharonda Sheriff. I'm not sure where you from. Y'all put where y'all from so we can see where you from. And then we got Don Kilpatrick Thomas. Thank you. She said we were good on the Tamron Hall show. And my cousin now gave me a new name, called me new name, Giselle out of Houston. She's a great hairstylist. She's calling me now, First Lady 300. Hey, girl.
First Lady 300. All right. Okay, that was your first evidence, and did they switch to me for my evidence?
No, then they showed the video.
They showed the video, and by the way, I was a kind of little.
Oh, you were on the Tamron Hall show, Sharonda. Hey, from Maryland.
Hey.
That is
What
the
is that, Pretty Girl County?
Which one is it?
In the house.
Yes. Hey.
Yeah, you won your case. Did you tell us? Yeah. She won the case. We saw you.
Dawn is from New York. Okay, girl, we coming back to New York, so we got to hook up.
In the house?
Yes. Okay, finish. Okay, so they played the video. Okay? They played the video. And, of course, what I was trying to explain was that little clip y'all saw, they clipped it. I showed them the whole line of garage, which was about 125
She's talking
pairs
about
of
her shoes now. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
she won the pie
case.
case. Yeah, she won the pie case. This is
County, because I
Sharonda.
messed up. What I call her? What did I say? I messed up. I said, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know it's Pretty Girl County. I said, forgive me. Yeah, she won her case with the pie case.
Yeah, that was the pie case. She's the one that talked about the young lady bringing the pie in the. She was the second case after us. Yeah. Okay, she won too. I have concerns.
Hey, I did too, Doc. Well, wait a minute. Now, it was the right, cause she was about to rule against the girl.
Yeah, until your brother.
Bringing a pie in the service. We were like, that would not fly nowhere. But anyway. Yeah.
Loretta talking about they should have mentioned how many hats you have. Now, see, you being messy now.
That's what I said. I said, I mentioned your shoes in the sermon and got us on the Tamron Hall show. I said, I need to mention your hats. I'd probably be on the own. We have our own show on the own if I talk about the hats.
Yeah, I had to actually get me a shed for my hats, and that was about 17 years ago. You know, I had to get that too. But anyway, I couldn't put all them hats in the house. But anyway, we're talking about
Baltimore.
We're talking about the video of the shoes. So I was trying to say, hey, if y'all showed the whole shoe thing, it was about 125 shoes on the shelf. It was. It sure was. Go ahead. And?
Yeah, she did the shoes, and then what was mine next?
Okay, she was the one who, my church sister. Okay, that's what I said. She was the one that brought the case against the girl that had the pie. We know.
Yeah, we saw you record. They got you online at the
no, I didn't have a interview hairstyle. Are you talking about my updo now, Loretta? I always do this. I don't wear my hair down all the time because. You know, the weather. Yeah.
But we saw the exit interview of you on the Tamron.
Yeah, we saw the exit interview. It's on the Instagram. Yeah, so it's on my page, Sharonda, if you need to capture it but it's on Instagram on the Tamron Hall show on Instagram. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, go ahead and finish.
So that was did you see how she responded? She's like, you have 300 shoes? And man, I thought I had a chance there. Otherwise, I thought it was a kangaroo court anyway. But
he's being a hater right now. He's being really a hater.
That's when the case took a turn. She said, you got 300 shoes? And they showed the picture. And that's what I thought
I really don't have 300 pairs of shoes, okay? I truly believe, like I said, I had about 150, maybe 125. Because I got about 25 pairs here in the house that I kind of move back and forth in, you know, like Crocs, these kind of shoes. Because I wear, I work. So I wear shoes that can help my feet. I wear Crocs. So I have lots of Crocs. And these are the shoes that are in the house that are interchangeable because of the type of work that I do. Jackie, just so you know, Miss Give It to Everybody, I've already given a lot of my shoes away. I don't see one of the first ladies on here that I've given a lot to. But some of the first ladies have been blessed by clothes, shoes, and hats, honey. Okay, let's see what we got to say.
I can't say my sons say the same. My sons, they be like, man, they get everything. My sons be like,
I got a box of ties right now. I got 2 boxes of ties for 2 of his sons in the ministry for him, for them.
They get hooked up. My sons be like, man,
let me see.
We getting misused. We don't get nothing.
Let me see.
But let's see. While you seeing, what happened after that?
I'm trying to make sure we don't miss nobody.
Okay.
Oh, my soror Mary Finley, Reverend Mary Finley of Ardmore, the First Baptist Church, 1888. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Down in Ardmore, my soror, Z5B in the house. Hey. And let's see what we got. Just make sure I ain't missing nobody. Boy, it's a lot of people on here. Hey, Carol. One of my Tracy Lynn sisters. Hey, girl. My soror, hold on. Let me see. Y'all give me a minute. Let me look. Hey, Leslie. Hey, girl. Cedar Hill. Or is it Cedar Hill? I think you're in Cedar Hill, Texas. Let's see. That's my soror, Zeta Phi Beta in the house. Jocelyn, my mom's good friend from Houston. Dunn. Okay, I seen you, Dunn. Gary, get some of them shoes away, laughing and stuff. Jackie, stop being messy. Anyway, that's your fan club right there, Jacqueline Dickerson. The one came here last month or 2. Okay, let's see. Y'all had some church on the show.
Yes,
Reverend
tell
Eaton,
it, Pastor.
you should have prayed. I will never forget the prayer you prayed at Rosa's funeral service. You called the roll of the Bailey preachers. We all got it bad. I know it. You over there sidestepping and hating over there. Yeah, you do. I don't know the pastor talk that much. They don't see. They don't know. They don't think you talk. Child, please.
Yeah. I'm
He's
quiet.
a mess. Go ahead and finish talking.
Oh, let's see. After that, what did they do? They showed the shoes. What came next? I forgot.
Okay, after they showed the shoes, okay, that was your evidence, and then he wants to get on there. Oh, yeah, what y'all don't know, he's a comic. He's a comedian. That used to be probably one of his first loves, to be a comedian. Honey, he was in his element. Didn't y'all see that performance that he did?
Let me go ahead and brag. In high school, I was nominated as the most witty. Now, I didn't win most witty in high school because
he was the high school football announcer.
Let me tell you this, because I like to talk about this. The guy that actually won most witty should have won most crazy, but in black schools we don't have that category. So the guy that won most witty was crazy. So, but that's a whole nother thing. Well, I'll get past that. But but anyway,
he's still holding since high school. Still hold.
Stacy, man, you took my thing, man, Stacy. But anyway, I was up for most friendly too. But the guy that won most friendly, he was cool. He wasn't friendly. He was cool. So, Terry, I'm still mad at you. But anyway. You see how
look, we're going to have to get him some help, okay? He needs some serious help.
South Oak Cliff. Yes. But anyway, then we went for the...
They took the break, and that's when the lady said she got the same shoes on that was in the...
yeah. And we came back and we had the verdict. And,
yes.
And tell the truth. If y'all can respond truthfully, when Vicky asked for the vote, they said, they screamed amen pretty good.
Pastor Dr. Lawson say, are you bitter, Doc?
Oh, yeah, Doc. I am bitter.
Petty Betty over here, baby. He's petty. He is so petty, okay? Really, he is. He real petty.
The Lord's working on me.
Yeah, he's still holding since 1987, okay?
The Lord's
Nigga is petty, okay?
Anyway, they screamed pretty good loud for you, amen, but they also screamed for me. It wasn't a runaway. Like, which one was the runaway? Oh, that pie case. Now, that was the runaway. That pie case, when they did the vote, that was the runaway. But with us, I thought that was pretty even. But anyway, did you see how Vicky Winans judged the case? She didn't say, I agree with the plaintiff, Kimberly Eaton. This is what she said. Nah, I'm going to have to vote for Kim over there. I'm going to have to vote for Kim over there.
Hating. Oh, baby, when we found out we was going to be on the show, he said he was trying his best to win, okay?
she was like, I'll vote for Kim over there. She Kim. So I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a chance, but...
and then trying to quote some Jay-Z. Y'all, he was pathetic.
Not guilty. Oh, y'all got to feel me. One of my son in the ministry said, called and told me, he said, you should have used the other one, that she got 99 problems, but the shoes ain't one. I said, boy, they told me I probably would have used that one. But anyway, so she won the case. Basically,
I won it fair and square because all pastors' wives. Okay, looking at the recap. Okay, let's go back. We're not going to talk about the other cases right now. We may come back on and talk about them or let them talk about themselves. But the other cases were great. This girl had a sweet potato pie. My God. And I sure wanted to have a piece of it. I was hungry.
That was
Vicky Waters said, you don't find a pie? You don't find a pie? She ate a piece of the pie. But she was so sweet, and her brother made her lose the case.
Her brother
was about to make. Yeah, her brother made her lose the case.
Yeah, he said something crazy.
Yeah, her brother made her lose the case. But anyway, the girl that brought the case, that she won. Yeah, Sharonda. Yeah, and then the two grannies. Oh my God, the two grannies was so cute. Baby, one of them, the black one, she said. Now, I don't want a contest on Facebook of being the sharpest granny on Facebook. She was serious, okay? She was 77 and said she's going to be 78 in either November or December, honey. Okay, and then there was the grandma from Utah in the pink, the white lady. Baby, she was just too cute, Barbie, okay? Just too cute, honey. We was all in the green room, so we had a chat with everybody.
Her, there's some people thought that there was a celebrity in the audience.
Who was that? That was
her grandmother.
That was Christy. Christy thought it was a celebrity in the audience, and I don't know if she thought it was her.
Yeah, it was her. It had to be her because she looked like somebody. But
it
we
was
met
her granddaughter
behind the scenes. Because I thought she looked like somebody too. But it was the lady's granddaughter.
She like one of them Baywatch models.
Yeah.
Ladies. Okay. So let me see what's on here. I love the Crocs. Yes, ma'am. I do too. Crocs. Yes, Crocs. And then let's see. Yeah, he bitter. Pastor Lawson, Dr. Lawson, he bitter. He sure is bitter. Okay, Jackie on here, our church member. Hey, Jackie. And then let's see. And then there is, I just saw somebody. Hold on. Sharonda Sheriff was the other lady that brought the case on the second show. She's on here. We've already said that. Carol Bob. And let's see. I'm trying to see y'all. If y'all give us some likes and stuff, we could probably see better. And hearts. There's Mary. Okay, I said that. Trying to make sure I don't mess this thing up. I saw somebody's name that I wanted to call. There we go. Cheryl L. Austin. How you doing? Don't know where you're from, but thank you for joining us. May I get your autograph next time we see each other?
No autographs.
Loretta, yes, ma'am. Get the book so you can get an autograph. And I'm going to drop the link on top of this video after we get off so that you can order the book so you can get a proper autograph. And Nadine from Wynnewood, Oklahoma, she said she saw us on the show.
How did she see it? I thought we were out. We were blocked off, Nadine. How did you see it?
I don't know how she saw it.
Because so those who just tuned in, our area
we're at
was
home.
We're in
Pauls Valley. We're sitting in our dining room area. Actually.
But our area was preempted because of the Chicago.
Yeah, man. You know the devil is a lie, honey. They preempted our show. We found out yesterday that it was not going to show in Oklahoma City, which is where we get our stuff from, which is an hour away. And it was the baseball game, the Padres versus the Cubs. And then, you know, we had to do workarounds, honey. We had to do workarounds to make sure we got it. I'm trying to figure out
how Nadine saw the show. We know one of my sons in the ministry saw it.
Oh, some people told me they saw it on Hulu. Some of them saw it on the Hulu Miami. I mean, he saw it on Hulu in Miami. She said she saw us on YouTube.
Oh, okay, on YouTube.
Because I know it was blocked out down here. And so at 2:35 a.m.
Tonight.
No, after midnight, not tonight, in the morning. After midnight is in the morning. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, it's going to, if you got Direct TV or KOCO, Channel 5, ABC, it's going to replay in its entirety. You can save it on your DVR.
And those who are Bethlehem, I did send the link out, but it only has 20 minutes on the link that I sent you. It's an hour show. So we want you to tune in, drive up the ratings, record, and drive up the ratings that way. Yeah, we want you to go straight to the YouTube video that I have on my page or whatever, because it goes straight to the Tamron Hall. And we want to make sure we get some real good ratings. Okay, go ahead. The final interview, and they cut my line out of the final interview, and Sister Eaton just went all doing it for the people, for the people. They had the after the court, you know, how do you feel? Online, so after the court, how you feel? They asked me how did I feel about winning. I told him this will teach every pastor in the nation across the country to don't use their wife and children. I didn't say children, but really their wife's business in their sermons. And he was so obnoxious about it. He said he still was going to do it anyway if the Lord told him. Hello. But anyway. But love first ladies, though. Love first ladies. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, the point of it is that this is great, and it was a wonderful opportunity to glorify the Lord in our area of ministry that we are called to do. You know, he's a preacher, I'm a teacher, I'm also a writer. This is my book, Clutching Her Sacred Pearls. This is how we got on this show in the beginning. So make sure you get the book, even if you're not a first lady. Give it to your first lady. Buy it for her. Because a lot of women, and I'm going to do another book as well down the road. It's not going to be soon, but it will be geared just say women. And it'll be a whole different cover and all that. But right now, this is what we got. And this is a great book, Clutching Her Sacred Pearls. And then my husband. Hold on with that. Go ahead. The final interview you can only see on Instagram. So now we're going to talk about our feelings about the whole thing. How do we feel about the show? And it's probably evident by what we've been saying throughout. My concern going on there was how they would edit it, and I didn't. Go ahead. You said he was all nervous behind how they would edit it, cause you know, and like I told him, see, he's never really watched Tamron Hall show, and I always have taped Tamron Hall show. He didn't know that she got this have 7 seasons, so I've been watching her a long time. She don't do no mess, okay? Plus, she was from Texas, and she's a journalist and all of that. But yeah, her show is very wholesome. It's very authentic. She's authentic. What you see on TV is what you get with her. So we had a wonderful time, and we were just glad that the doors open. You know, we don't know where this is going to take us next, but we hope whatever it does, that of course it glorifies the ministry. Go ahead. So our feelings is other than the case for me, you know, I think it was a kangaroo court, but I told Marvin, who's the producer of the show, I told him, man, ain't no way I'm going to win this case. But I'm going to do my best to try to win. Because if you saw the audience, it was mostly women. I think there was 10 men in the place up there. So, but anyway, we had fun from the back, from the beginning, talking to the producers. Alana, we should mention her. She was the lead producer on the show, Emmy nominated.
Our makeup artist was Emmy nominated. Everybody was Emmy nominated from the show.
And we're praying that, hey, God used this to get them their Emmy. So when we've been saying to her, and then we can say, we knew you once when you were Emmy nominated, but pray that God would give them that. They do an excellent job, and we appreciate all that Alana and Tamron and how...
What was our other producer's name? The one that
Maya,
Alana. Alana, who else? It was the one that just emailed. I can't remember. What was her name?
That was Alana.
Was Alana? No, it wasn't Alana.
No. Oh, Lord. She's the main one.
She's
too.
the main one, and I can't remember.
Because
we got her at the end as the main one.
Yeah, she was at the end of the process, but she saw us through to the end. And
is it this one?
No, it's this one.
Okay.
I'll pick it up. Keep talking.
But anyway, we're gonna have you. We're gonna put our ministry link. Jillian. Yes, I'm so sorry. I couldn't even think.
Jillian, we ain't forgot about you. We see the great potential you have. You're gonna be producing some marvelous
She's 26
shows,
years old, and
we look to see you do great things. Emmy nominated. You have it, and we recognize it.
The whole staff was professional, and welcoming and everything. I mean, everything was 100% A+ rated by us. Okay, so we got to hurry up and get off of here because people got to go to bed.
Where do we go from here? Since we've been talking about Sister Eaton, but the only reason really, I did the show, I showed up. People don't get to see this side of me. Our members at the church can see this side of me a lot because it does come through in my preaching, but I usually don't come out and play like this, and that's why people are so surprised. But the only reason I came out was for my wife's book. I didn't want to lose the opportunity, and they wanted me to come and be a part of it and raise up that book again, and this is the only reason why I was on the show. And you can get that book at AWF with Dr. Michael and Kimberly Eaton.org, AWF with Dr. Michael Kimberly Eaton.org. That first link, first page that'll pop out will be her book, and you can just click that link and it'll send you to Amazon to pick that book up. But we have other products, and we do a nationally syndicated TV show, television program. And we believe that's one of the reasons why they wanted to work with us as well. And you can also support our ministry at AWFTL with Dr. Michael Kimberly Eaton.com and tax deductible gifts. We are certified 501c3. And also when you visit the site, we have more books. God may have used this humorous part of us to possibly get the attention of folk, but we have a very, very serious ministry. Very, very serious ministry.
He's written over 15 books. I think this is his 15th or 16th book right here.
And what's next, after we continue to promote her book, what's next is I want to get on shows, and if I'm going to come out and play, I want to play serious as well. And this book is what I want God to use throughout the holiday season. It's a book entitled Sanctified from Suicide. Sanctified from Suicide, How to Overcome the Temptations of Suicide. And during this holiday season, it's a great time of depression, and people want to commit suicide. And we believe that depression is one of the leading causes of suicide. So I'm praying that we could go and be on these shows and do some serious work. I have other works like the Me Too movement of the Bible, which is, I believe, is one of the most incredible books for women who have been raped, and men as well. But we have probably about 50 products that you can buy, and you can visit AWFTL with Dr. Michael Kimberly Eaton .org, and you can pick up any of these books. Just go through it, and all of my books proceeds go to the ministry. And so whenever you buy a book, it goes to the ministry. And
if you think about wanting to write a book, we have a publishing company as well. Okay, so just hit us up, and don't forget about this book.
During the holiday season, this is going to be, I'm praying that God will use that in a mighty way. And I'd like to go on shows like Tamron Hall and other shows and to promote this book, because it is a miraculous book. It's something that most Christians don't hear about. I like to cover those kind of subjects.
I see Reverend Ralph Beavers. Hey.
Hey, Doc.
Tell Michelle, hey. I know it's getting late, so we're going to... You finish?
So, but if you get a chance, visit our website. It's a marvelous resource to which we're praying that God will use in a greater and mightier way. And one of the things I pray to the Lord is that, Lord, I do the ministry. I don't have a platform. And God opened this door, we believe, and we're praying that God would bless us to continue to promote his work through us. So that's where I'm going from here, and we want to continue to build a Word from the Lord Ministry, Inc.
And Sister First Lady Lewis, Brother Washington from McAllister, Oklahoma.
McAllister.
And I'm not sure, No Water. I know they pastor in No Water, but I don't know if they live in Tulsa or where they really... Reverend Beavers, where y'all live? Y'all up there, way up there north. But anyway, we're just glad to see you here.
Is that No Water? Is that where Obama?
That's
visited?
where No Water was where Dr. Whitlow say. I think he was pastored up there one time, and I think the Reeds may have pastored up there one time. I can't remember. But anyway, we're getting ready to get on off of here. We've been on here an hour. It's time to go. And he's way past his bedtime.
Yeah, okay? Like I said, I don't usually come out to play, but for her book and the ministry, I came out and want to help to support and continue to support her and her ministry, as well as our overall ministry. So
don't forget these two books.
Sanctified from Suicide.
And Clutching Her Sacred Pearls. If you know anybody, one thing about people who may have suicide on their mind is that you don't ever know until they're already gone. So if you see someone depressed, or just to have it in your library, your church libraries or what have you, this is a great resource. And it's on all platforms, hardback,
get those
paperback.
audio books, man. They
Audiobooks,
are incredible.
Yeah.
Her audio book is incredible, as well as this one, Kindle.
One more thing. I'm going to have a book signing and book study November the 8th, I believe. First Lady Michelle Lawson invited me to do a book signing. So all of you all, make sure you get your books. I don't have any books on hand, so you got to buy them off of Amazon.
Write the review, too.
And write the review after you read it, 5-star review. And you know, don't just do the 5 stars. Say what you liked about the book, because that's going to help other people want to purchase the book. And I'm looking at my core people to help me, you know, get started, because eventually we do want to have a #1 bestseller. You know,
oh yes, New York Times.
Yeah, we want to do New York Times bestseller, but our platform has to be probably a little larger than this to hit it. You know, because you only have a week to get it done. 1 week to sell 5,000 books. So You know, we'll get there, but we're not there
Let's
yet.
start this week. See what
Yeah,
happens.
maybe we can get there this week. But normally, I'm just saying, you know, this is what we have to. You have to share and just help each other out. And we appreciate the time that y'all came on here to, as he say, play with us. But we wanted to give a recap of really how the Lord used
and how we got there, because people,
how we got there,
it's a
because
miracle.
we got there
people
behind this book.
From our part of the country don't usually get to be on shows like that. So
Right.
it's a miracle. That's God did it, and we just wanted to glorify Him. And we were supposed to talk about the trivia at the church. We forgot about that.
Oh, the
But
trivia. One more thing. The trivia. So we couldn't tell the people why, you know, with that, you know, the real deal of the New York issue. So we gave everybody a clue every week. And one person got real close to guessing it. So what was the first clue?
The first clue was, long as I got King Jesus, which was Vicky Winans' hit back in the day.
And the second clue was they flew us to New York.
And to which one of our members who are on tonight, Jacqueline, almost blew
That's
it all
not the
up.
right Jacqueline.
It's not the right
No.
Jacqueline? Okay. But she almost blew up the case because she guessed television. And then the next clue was what? Your clue was...
No, that was not the next
Yeah,
clue.
but I'm not thinking about it right now. Your
You
clue
can't think
was,
the next clue?
Nah, because I don't remember what I said.
I had it on there. Wasn't it about the theme? The theme.
Oh, they had the same theme as we do, but they're not a church. And
then the last clue was my clue that I gave, which was Texan, fashionista, journalist. And I see Sister Shirley Rager from, what's the name of the church? Sister Veda Church. It's getting late and I can't think, but
Andrews?
from Toast Andrews Missionary Baptist Church or
No,
Andrews
they changed the
Christian
name,
Church.
remember? Yeah,
I know
Andrews
it's,
Christian Church.
but still, that's where I got it. And Ethan Knight, Paul's Valley. Hey, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get off of here, y'all. We done held y'all too long. And like I say, it's way past his bedtime. So anyway, thank y'all for listening. And y'all go out and make sure you buy the book. Give it to your first lady or just keep it for yourself to read. It'll work either way. And also get his book,
Sanctified from Suicide.
Sanctified from Suicide. Thank you guys and have a blessed evening.